Women, are you sure you're ready to retire? Well, financial planner Jessica Weaver will get you ready, and she's here to tell us how. Jessica, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Talk about your success story. How did you get here?
My journey started 9 years ago when I joined my father's firm in the financial services industry, but it probably started a lot longer because I grew up in the industry. He's been an advisor since before I was born, and it was interesting to see it as a child growing up, and then to go into it myself and seeing the different sides of it, and really seeing my father in a different light. I would sit in on a lot of the meetings with him and his clients and seeing how he's helped these people get their kids through college, get them to retirement, or even help a woman through a really rough divorce.
Is that when you made the transition that moved you from being a financial planner to this guru for women's financial health?
A few years ago, and I noticed it all along, that the women were kind of checked out during the meetings. Sometimes they wouldn't come, or they wouldn't come on the phone calls. And it's not that they didn't care. They cared. It was just that everything in the financial services industry is so male-oriented. It's kind of the boys' club, very male-dominated. And how we were talking to the women, it wasn't making sense to them, right? There was a disconnect. And I knew it was hurting the couple, or even if it was a single woman, not be able to move forward because she didn't understand her options. She didn't understand how it applied to her, and she couldn't make a decision. And I don't know about you, as a woman, I like to feel very educated before I make a tough choice.
What are retirement's biggest regrets? And I know, obviously beyond not having enough money, what are their biggest regrets?
I had a retirement roundtable a year ago, and I brought this up. I said, what are life's regrets? And the women immediately said, retiring too soon or too late. You retired too soon and you weren't ready, and now you feel very lost. You have nothing to retire to. So you're just kind of fumbling through the day. And you don't have much fulfillment, much satisfaction. You miss the social interaction from work. And the women who retired too late, maybe their health all of a sudden caught up with them, and they thought they would be able to do all these trips, but physically they can't handle it, or mentally they can't handle it. And that's why in the club we stress so much about, okay, let's find a date where if you choose to work, it's because you really want to. It's not because of that paycheck, which is very hard to walk away from.